Welcome to this deep dive. Today we're going to unpack three words that you probably hear all the time: joy, peace, and king.
Right, but we're going to push past the surface level definitions.
Exactly. We want to find the kind of root meaning that gives, enduring stability.
And for that, we're drawing from some key passages in Philippians and First Peter, really synthesized through an address by Pastor Darren at the House Church in Missouri.
So let's get right into it. The starting point seems to be this really radical self-assessment.
Ah,
I mean, we've got the Apostle Paul in Philippians 3 listing this incredible resume, his status, his entire reputation, and then he calls all of it garbage. Why start there? Why is that so essential?
well, because we all hold on to our own version of that, don't we? That garbage is all the temporary stuff that's rooted in our own self-effort.
Our achievements.
Our achievements, our reputation, our past wins. And holding on to it just creates this baggage. It's what Pastor Darren called a kind of spiritual lethargy.
That's so relatable, that feeling of being weighed down by your own efforts, needing to just shed it all to move forward.
Exactly. So if you shed the garbage, what fills that void? That's where this idea of biblical joy just hits differently.
Okay.
The Greek word here is fascinating. It's chara. And it's specifically defined not as happiness. Happiness, it comes and goes with your circumstances.
Right, happiness is getting that new phone or, I don't know, a calendar with a cute dog on it. It's temporary.
It's temporary. Chara is a deep spiritual gladness.
Yeah.
It's rooted in a relationship, and it leads to that's unwavering contentment. It's an internal state.
An internal state. So true contentment is something you can have regardless of what's happening on the outside.
That's precisely it. I mean, Peter says you can have this inexpressible joy even while you're going through trials.
Because the source is internal.
Yes, provided by the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
But that then raises the question, right? How does that internal stability connect to something absolute, something external?
And that source is the king. So let's shift there. It's interesting how Pastor Darren framed the King Messiah in Hebrew, Christ in Greek, not just as a gentle figure, but as a warrior.
Yes, an active defender and a warrior. And it's so important to understand the nature of that war.
It's not against armies.
No, not at all. The king is waging war against, and I'm quoting here, the enemy's tactics and lies. The things that leave you feeling broken or incomplete. He's actively fighting to restore your wholeness.
Which I think brings us to that really difficult modern struggle with submission. We just instinctively resist that word.
We do. We
Yeah.
hear submission and we think we're losing control, losing our voice.
But that's not how it was framed here.
Not at all. It's framed as trusting the one who is, quite literally, waging war for you, waging war against the very lies that keep you trapped in fear and that self-effort we talked about.
So that submission, that surrender, actually leads directly to peace.
And again, we have a much richer word for it. The Hebrew word is shalom.
And shalom is more than just quiet, more than an absence of fighting.
So much more. It's wholeness. It's completeness, well-being, a fully restored relationship. It's the ultimate antidote to all that anxiety and turmoil. It gives you that content and assured footing.
So tying this all together then, the greatest gifts you can receive from the king aren't external things. They're these internal states.
Contentment, which is chara, and wholeness, which is shalom.
And they're completely independent of the stock market, your job, or how your day is going.
Exactly. And embracing that wholeness, well, it requires a profound level of trust that the king's active defense is enough.
So final thought then for everyone listening, if true joy brings this unshakable contentment, what is the single temporary thing, that job title, that reputation, that fleeting achievement that you are relying on right now to give you the happiness that only wholeness can truly deliver?